Hello, everyone. Today, I want to tell you a true story, a story of hope, courage, and freedom. It begins long ago, in the year 1776, when a new country was born, the United States of America. People said, all men are created equal, but not everyone was free. Some people were slaves. Many years later, in a small wooden house, a poor boy was born. His name was Abraham Lincoln. He had no money, no power, and no big family. But he had something special, a kind heart and a big dream. This is the story of how one man changed his country and changed the world with honesty, hard work, and love for freedom. So, sit back and listen. And if you enjoy this story, please like, subscribe, and share to hear more stories that inspire your heart. In the year 1776, something big happened in America. 13 colonies wanted to be free from Britain. They said, "We want to be independent." So, they wrote a paper called the Declaration of Independence. It said, "All men are created equal." The people were very happy. A new country was born, the United States of America. But life was not easy. There were still many problems. Some people were free, but many people were slaves. Slavery means some people work for others without pay and without freedom. This was very wrong, but it was real at that time. Years passed. People worked, built towns, and started new lives. They wanted peace and hope for their children. Then, in the year 1809, a baby boy was born in a small wooden house in Kentucky. His name was Abraham Lincoln. His family was poor. His father worked hard with his hands. His mother was kind and taught him to be honest and good. Abraham was a quiet boy. He liked to listen more than to talk. He had only a few books, but he loved them very much. He read them again and again. There were no lights in his house, so he read by the light of the fire. He went to school for only a short time, but Abraham loved to learn. He wanted to understand the world. He liked stories about people who were brave and strong. His family moved to a new place, Indiana. There were trees, rivers, and farms. Life was hard, but Abraham helped his father and mother every day. He cut wood, worked on the farm, and took care of animals. One day, his mother got very sick and died. Abraham was very sad, but his stepmother was kind to him. She said, "Abe, you must read and learn. You will be someone special one day." Abraham worked, read, and dreamed. He wanted to do something good for people. He wanted to make the world fair. At night, he looked at the stars and thought, maybe one day, I can help others. Maybe I can make a change. He didn't know it yet, but one day, that dream would come true. The boy from the small house would become one of the most famous men in the world. Abraham Lincoln grew taller and stronger as he got older. He was kind and honest. People liked him because he always told the truth. He worked hard every day. He helped his father, cut wood, and worked on farms. When he was a young man, he wanted to see the world. He left home and worked in many small towns. He sold goods in a shop. He met many people, farmers, workers, and travelers. He listened to their stories and learned about their lives. Abraham liked to talk to people. He had a warm smile and good words. People trusted him. They said, "Abe is a good man." But Abraham wanted more than work. He wanted to learn. He had no money for school, but he studied by himself. He read books about law, government, and freedom. He said, "I will study hard. I want to help people find justice." He became a lawyer. A lawyer is a person who helps people with the law. It was not easy, but he never gave up. He worked during the day and read books at night. People in his town started to respect him. They came to him for advice. He was fair and kind. They called him Honest Abe. One day, he saw a slave market. He saw men, women, and children being sold. They cried and begged for freedom. Abraham felt very sad. He said to himself, If I ever have a chance to stop this, I will. That moment stayed in his heart forever. Years passed, and Abraham became a husband and a father. He loved his family very much. He taught his children to be kind and brave. Then, people asked him to join politics. They said, "Abe, we need men like you in our government." He thought for a long time and said, "Yes, I will try." He started speaking in public. He talked about freedom, peace, and justice. His words were simple, but very strong. He said, "All people are equal. No one should live as a slave." Many people agreed with him, but some people did not. Some wanted to keep slavery. They became angry at him. Still, Abraham did not stop. He said, "I must do what is right, even if it is hard." In 1860, something big happened. People voted for a new president. Abraham Lincoln was chosen as the 16th President of the United States. He was surprised and thankful. He said, "I am only a simple man, but I will do my best for my country." But not everyone was happy. Some states in the South wanted to leave the United States. They said they would fight for slavery. And soon, a terrible war would begin. When Abraham Lincoln became president in 1861, the country was not peaceful. Many people in the South wanted slavery. Many people in the North wanted freedom for everyone. The country was divided. Soon, a terrible war began. It was called the Civil War. Americans fought against other Americans. Brothers fought against brothers. It was very sad. Lincoln was very worried. He did not like war. He wanted peace, but he also wanted freedom. He said, "If I stop the war, slavery will stay. If I fight, maybe we can make all people free." So, he decided to fight for freedom. He worked day and night. He wrote letters, read reports, and met with soldiers. He wanted to help both rich and poor people. The war was long and hard. Many soldiers died. Many families cried. Lincoln was very tired, but he did not stop. He prayed and hoped every day. Then, in 1863, Lincoln made a big speech. It was called the Emancipation Proclamation. It said, "All slaves in the South are now free." These words changed the world. Millions of people were no longer slaves. They could dream, work, and live as free men and women. Some people were angry. They said Lincoln was wrong, but others loved him. They called him Father Abraham. Lincoln also gave another famous speech, the Gettysburg Address. It was very short, but very strong. He said, "All men are created equal. Government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth." His words gave hope to everyone. He wanted a country where all people could live in peace. In 1865, the war finally ended. The North won, and the slaves were free. People were happy and thankful. Lincoln smiled for the first time in a long while. He said, "Now, we must heal our country." But something very sad happened. One night, Lincoln went to a theater to watch a play. A man who hated him came and shot him. Lincoln died the next morning. The whole country cried. People said, "He gave his life for freedom." Even today, people remember Abraham Lincoln. He was poor, but he became a great leader. He was simple, but he had a big heart. He believed that all people should live free and equal. Because of him, America changed forever. He showed the world that one person, even from a small house, can make a big difference with kindness, honesty, and courage. And his dream still lives today, a dream of freedom for all. And that was the story of Abraham Lincoln, a poor boy who changed the world with his dream. Thank you for listening. If you like this story, please like, subscribe, and share for more stories of hope and courage.